My name's Wayne. I was born in Gatton in Queensland, and when I was 16, my father became very angry in our family, and my sisters were all told to leave home. So they left, and I was left at home by myself with my mother and my father. My father became constantly angry, and he would never ate meals with us, and I was always lying in bed, and he would come home from the hotel, from the pub, and I felt very alone, and my mother would send me down to get him out of angry moods. And at that stage in my life, I didn't realise till years later that I took on a burden that it was never intended for me to carry. And so I started a journey of trying to please people, and always thinking that I wasn't worthy, and trying to please people. It came to a point where I left home. I left with my girlfriend, and she got married. We got married, and she got pregnant, and after 10 years we got divorced. The hurt was still in my heart. So in 1993 I started looking for God, and I always thought I found him, but I believe now that he found me. He found me, and he took me in, and I got born again, spirit filled, and my life started to change. I made a decision that I didn't understand who God was, but I made a decision to follow him. And when I did, I just started to experience the love of God that was in my heart. And I started to experience the love that was in the church that I was going to. And after a while, I continued to follow him, and I could identify, when I look back, it was just full of pain and disappointment. And it took a long time, but the Lord just brought me to a point after a few years that his grace was greater than what I ever had in the past. And to this very day, I stand now free of my past, knowing that I have a heavenly Father that loves me, and that he loves me with a passion. He loves me with Jesus Christ. I never knew I was righteous. I never knew that God loved me, but I sought after him, wanting that so much in my heart that I continually sought after it. And when I understand now that I started to go along to Charis Bible College after 28 years, I suddenly found out what grace was. Grace was a God that loves me, and I am righteous in him. And I can just every day now, I know that I don't look at myself, and I don't look back at my past, but I look at him, because I know he's the Father, he's the God, and he loves me.